Hello everyone, we will now start our webinar. My name is Boško Drljača and I would like to welcome you all at today's electrical installation workshop with WSCAD. I am technical sales engineer at Exoreti and here with me is my colleague Gašper Ponepšek. We will be your hosts today. The main goal of today's workshop is for you to get familiar with WSCAD's electrical installation discipline. The workshop is being recorded and you will get the recording afterwards as well. At the end of the workshop, the survey will appear in your browser regarding your impression of this workshop, and we would really appreciate your feedback, so please, if you could, fill it out. First, I would like to mention I would like to say a few words about us. So we are Exoreti. We provide innovative software and hardware solutions for industrial and energy automation and digitalization. We are present in 8 Southeastern European markets with offices in Belgrade, Serbia, Ljubljana, Slovenia, and Zagreb, Croatia. And alongside WSCAD, our partners are also Austrian company Copadata with its Xenon software for SCADA and energy management, Exor International, Hilscher, Satek, Realware, etc. We cover a broad spectrum of industries which require individual solutions, consultancy, and tech support. Speaking in numbers, as I've mentioned, we are present in 8 Southeastern European countries. We have 12 employees and more than 500 customers in the region. As for today's agenda, first, I will say a few words about WSCAD GmbH, then we will talk about WSCAD electric rocket software, and I will mention our customers before Gašper takes over to demonstrate electrical installation discipline. We will finish this workshop with Q&A session. So let's start with a few words about WSCAD GmbH. It's a company that has more than 30 years of experience. It's present in 100 countries worldwide, has over 40,000 users, and one of the interesting facts about the company is that they invest 25% of their revenues in R&D department. Also, Boom Group has over 800 employees and more than 100 million euros yearly turnover as a group. Industries that are main focus are machinery and plant engineering, building automation, and electrical installations. As for the engineering with WSCAD, there are 3 topics that we will be discussing today. First is, of course, WSCAD engineering software. Then we have WSCADUniverse.com, the biggest symbol library in the world with more than 2.1 million symbols from over 400 manufacturers. And in the end, we will also mention augmented reality applications, specifically application for building automation. Speaking about engineering process with WSCAD, first I would like to mention that the database is in Microsoft Access. However, SQL and MySQL formats are also supported. Formats that are supported both for import and export are PDF, DWG, DXF, and Excel. And some of the interfaces that we can export to are Phoenix, Vago, Weidmiller, TIA Portal by Siemens, Nvent, Rital, etc. As for the software itself, WSCAD Electric Rocket is electrical engineering software that covers 6 main disciplines, which you can see here. Those are electrical engineering, cabinet engineering, fluid engineering, electrical installations, building automation, and P&ID. We will start with electrical engineering. I would just like to mention shortly that this discipline focuses on classic electrical engineering. It involves creating single line and 3-line diagrams, supplying power to the entire system, designing terminals, relays, and PLC functionalities. It allows for the creation of comprehensive documentation, including cable lists and terminal lists. Speaking about electrical installation discipline, it is used for drawing installation plans as well as designing hazard detection systems such as fire and burglar alarm systems and planning of low voltage and low current equipment. You can import floor plan from DWG or DXF file, or of course you can draw it yourself. We have 3D building display functionality that allows you to see a whole building in 3D with all the cables, sprinklers, cabinets, etc. that you have placed. We also provide automatic cable length calculation and circuit diagram generator that lets you automatically create 3-pole schematics from installation plan, which Gasper will show later on. Cabinet discipline enables you to design cabinets in 2D and preview them in 3D to see if elements overlay or collide. Functions like automatic wire length calculation, automatic wiring, and graphical representation of fill level of cable duct are also available. I would also like briefly to mention building automation discipline. It is used for planning and documentation as per the guidelines as the ISO 16484 standard. And we have over 300 macros for building automation discipline available with installation of WSCAD, which improves your efficiency and accuracy. Here we can generate function lists and handle all data points in one location with data point management. You can also create all the necessary references. As I said, we will also be mentioning briefly building automation augmented reality application. And I would like to show you a short video clip. How does it look like? So to say it shortly, if you need floor plan on the spot, you can generate it with our BA augmented reality application using your mobile phone. Simply scan the room you're in. You can also mark doors and windows, and the application will generate floor plan that you can immediately use and also export to DWG or DXF. The application is also free to download from both Google Play Store and App Store for iPhone users. I would also like to say a couple of words about WSCAD So as I've mentioned, it's the biggest symbol database in the world. It has over 2.1 million components from more than 400 manufacturers. It has E-class compatibility. And what I would like also to mention is that WSCAD Universe is integrated in the interface of WSCAD software. So you do not need to open your browser separately to search for the parts. You can do it from the software itself. Also, WSCAD Universe is free of charge for manufacturers, which is one of the main reasons that we are officially the largest symbol database in the world. So before I hand the word to Gasper for demonstration, I would also like to briefly mention our partners. So over here, there are Siemens, ABB, Schneider Electric, Vago, Honeywell, Danfoss, and also, as you can see, many other companies from all these spheres in engineering. Of course, if you're interested to hear about a particular topic, you can send me a message, you can email me or give me a call, and I will be more than happy to provide you with the information. So at this point, I will give word to Gasper so he could demonstrate electrical installation discipline. And thank you everybody for your attention.
Thank you, Božko, for your first part of demonstration. Just to share my screen. So, hi to everyone from my side too. Today we will look this project, installation project, which we will actually we will create new project. For example, the name of the project would be Building 1. And here we have multiple templates in WSCAD. So here you can choose multiple templates, structure templates. For example, this standard templates doesn't have any structure. So if you have a larger building, you can use a 4-aspect structure. So you can define each floor separately. But today we won't do this. We will actually choose a project, and from this project we will take the structure. So we will choose this installation webinar project. Here you can see we can do it also like this. We can actually so use this information. This is information from previous project. We can add something, and here you can also see that there's a possibility to include all project pages. So as I said before, we will use actually the old project, and here you can see here we have this project has 4 aspects, so function, assignment, and so on. Here in this part we can again add something, some new information, customer number, the name of the project. Here we can also change, and this is our structure for today. What we will use it. So let's create this project, and okay. So here you can right now see that in this project we have two buildings, operation building and office building. First, we just want to show you that in this installation plan, there's the possibility to import some DXF, DWG formats. We will do this. So with right click, we will aim and click here import. We will import the DXF file. So like this, we will, for our demonstration right now, we will use Bureaufugal. So the plan. So here you can see these offices. We have multiple layers. So we can zoom in to see there's a lot of layers. So we don't want, for example, right now this description of the rooms. And let's say that we want lines in pixel thickness. We go forward. Here we have 2 options: embedded in page, but now today we will convert to WSCAD format. Why? Because if you check here, we have these blocks, and WSCAD automatically has a possibility to create blocks with lines. If we zoom in right now, we will see that actually this is old plan. We inserted also symbols. Here you can see lamps, sockets, and here you have these symbols. Actually now are just lines, but we will convert. WSCAD actually can do it automatically, but right now we will do it manually to see how it works. So we will, for example, for our demonstration right now, just remove these lamps, and right now we can just create 1 symbol. So right click, function, graphic selection, and you can see 5 element was grouped, and you can see we can open right now this symbol. You see here we can insert some reference names, we can insert some parts from our database, but right now we will just do it something more. We will open our symbol editor and add some features. We want that this symbol is actually installation, and we want for now that it's standard. We can also categorize it, and that this is the lamp. So we will save, and now we have the possibility to swap this symbol. And if we open again this symbol, you can see right now we have much more information to fill out. So right now we inserted the height So installation zone 250 centimeters. The reference names, let's say, here would be the same, like in old plan. We can, of course, create some new name. And here you can see we can directly import from our database the part. So now we have a lot of information. This lamp actually is this object now, it's a smart object. So we can copy this just to see how you can use, how to reuse some old plan from some other ECAD system. And also, again, WSCAD could do it for you automatically, the conversion of these blocks that you automatically see that this is a symbol. Okay, we just copy. And for example, if we don't have any, if it is new DWG or DXF, we can insert our symbols, because also we have library, pretty big library of symbols for installation plan. So like now we just choose some of the lamps. So right now we will jump into the single line scheme. As we know, in our market, we have a lot of customers who are still using single line scheme. That's why you can see we also created toolbar especially for this occasion, and you can see we can just insert this single line symbols. And here, let's main switch. We will insert some part from the main switch. So let's choose the main switch from Schrack manufacturer right now, and then we can connect with this smart lines. And here the last line, the arrow, the name should be, let's say, L123N, because this is a single line scheme. And just we need to insert some circuit breakers like this. And also here we can insert some parts. So let's say this C10 amperes, it's let's say good for the lamp. And so here we have also some possibility to duplicate some symbols or some elements in our scheme. And right now we will we open this Material Explorer, and you can see in Material Explorer we already have these lamps which we designed it in installation plan. We can just double click and insert it on our one-pole scheme. So you can see we can connect now this old plan to our WSCAD, and we can do it multidisciplinary. So here we have these cross references. We can zoom in. Actually, this now is a smart object. Here we have a technology navigator. We can jump back to one-pole scheme. So this is quick demonstration in what case we can also use our DXF or DWG plans. Of course, if we don't have any symbols, we can draw it by ourselves, the new one from our libraries. Right now, we will go back to operation building. Here you can see we have some sub-distribution. So there's some floor, there's some, here we want just to show you that it's possible with this distributor and circuit manager actually generate. In our case, right now, we will generate the three-pole scheme. So we just need to define the distributor and where it should be right now. This distributor is like here in this location. We want to generate some schematics automatically. We need right now some supply. Yeah, And you can see here we have macros already predefined. The supply will be TNS without energy meter. And we can go forward. You can see right now the preview, but we also need some bus bar. So like this, you insert this bus bar. Let's say it's a 4-pole MCB. And now you can see we can create a new circuit. We can define circuit name. So it could be circuit name here. So also we predefined the names like heating, and then we can go forward. We can insert some more. Right now we have let's say light heating, and there's also possibility if the circuit name is the same, we can copy it and paste, and you can see it could be much faster. And let's insert some more. Let's stairway. So we just, what we need, we just do. Let's say here we are configuring our scheme, which will be automatically generated. Let's say that this is enough. And what is very important here, firstly, we can also check these macro variables. We open some macro and you can see how many information we have here. We can also add more. And what is very important here in circuit number, we can actually, we have to number the circuit numbers. We have possibility to automatically renumber. Also, we can do this with cable reference names. So we just select everything, right click, renumber. It's very efficient, like Excel file. And now we will just generate it, select here. And so here would be, will be generated. Yeah. Now we have just 2 pages because this is our demonstration, but in reality, we can generate much more pages. So here you can check it, supply, okay. This is the name of the, okay, here we have heating. You can see the cables are, everything is fit. If we would need more information, we will fit. Here, also, this is information link. You will see later something, we will tell something about information link. Here we have this distribution laboratory. You can see we can check some scheme. You can see we can define potentials just to see a little plan how you can work with a 3-pole scheme. And yeah, and the next page here, you can see we don't have something is missing. We will add some elements. Let's say we will add terminals. Yeah, we have many options how to insert terminals. Let's say we won't complicate right now, and we will just insert it without terminal manager. We have much more possibility how to insert elements. Here, there is, you know, something is missing. We don't have any description about these circuit breakers. We can just find the symbols. So this info link, we can insert this info link. This is special symbols. When you connect this info link with this, you can see circuit breaker F13 automatically collect the data from this electrical installation. So here you get all this installation, which are important here. We can also change the circuit. Maybe just for demonstration, we can change to heating. And you can see everything is now different. And here now we can just update the info link. We update it, and yeah, now we will insert some more info link just to see how you can easily work with it. So we are gathering this information. Let's copy. So left click and again left click, and then you gather all this information. In the next page, everything is already filled out. So we can go to the next page, control information. Here, yeah, let's say something is missing, the coils. We will insert the coils. So here we have this contactor manager. We will work with the contactor manager. We will insert the proper part from our database. Let's say this is the proper for our application. And now you can see we have contacts here, and we can also connect, copy, just to see how we can add some more coils with all this information. So here we have these contacts which are in our part, and you can see here the red one are already placed on the scheme. The green one, this is reserved. It's just in the contactor manager. So we can go back to our outputs. Here, this contactor is missing, and we can also use these toolbars. Just click here from the toolbar and just select which contact do we need. So and again, new contactor we will insert, and you can see automatically this cross-reference created, and we can jump now and we can see. So in the last page we also need some contact for our application. We will insert this other coil, from other coil the contact, you can see, and we have all these connections, and we can see how everything is connected. Also here we can connect, because this is not connected. So let's say that we finished this part, three-pole scheme, and now we will just go to the next page, cabinet. On the mounting panel here, we have already some elements, and we can open again this material explorer. You can see we can select our location, and with the filter choose our discipline we want from electrical installation. Insert some more elements. Let's insert the main switch with double click and place on the DIN rail. It's easy. And then also, if we want to select multiple elements, for example, this fuse is just right click here, select it, and right click, and again left click, and we have this information here. So again, we select the elements and place it on the DIN rail. Yeah. So we can go back here. If you noticed, here we have also some cross references to installation plan. Here, if you remember X7 right now, and this cable, we don't have any cross reference. It's not connected. Now we can, with right click, jump directly to our installation plan. So here you can see on this installation plan, we draw the walls, we have walls, we have doors, everything is possible. All these things is possible to insert. And in this room, we have some elements, a lot of some lamps, then we have sockets, switches, and so on. And you can see here different colors of laying system. Here is gray, here is blue, and the thickness is different. So we can define different laying system, like let's say tools settings. Here you can see laying systems. If we want, we can define new laying system with different color, different thickness. This is everything possible. depends what kind of laying system we need for our application. So yeah, let's go back to our symbol explorer and choose this electrical installation. We will use this search again, and let's insert some socket into our installation plan. Double click, and with this space we can rotate it, and we will place this socket to our laying system. Here you can see on the right side we have installation zone. With Q and A we can change our installation zone. So on which height we will insert this socket. Here you can see the reference name X. We don't have any cable right now. You see, there's no cable. And here, if you remember from before, X7 hasn't any connection. And now we just write it and get this message to connect. Now we want to connect, and you can see right now we get not just connect with socket X7, we also get the cable from the 3-pole scheme. So we have a cable right now. That's very good, because we have some more information, and we can just, let's say, you can see everything is referenced right now, and you can see we have this cable, and we can connect. Actually, this cable was automatically connected to our distributor. We can show the route, and this is automatically connected. We can open the distributor. You can see the cable. Before, we just inserted the cables which were here, which we want that they're in this distributor, and you know, we can do it again. So yes, here, let's say X14 is also empty from our project in 3-pole scheme. Now it's connected. We get the cable W12, and you see it's not necessary to put the socket on the laying system. We can put it somewhere else and define the insertion point. Yeah, and what is good, now we have the measure the length of the cable. We have the length of the cable, and when all cables are set in our plan, we can just generate our report, and we have this length. That's how we can do it. So we just want to show you something more. Let's say we will insert some new distributor to next room, like this. And yes, just to demonstrate you how to insert some laying system, we can choose some laying system and choose this icon with left click and left click again, and then on the right you see this installation zone, and with Q right now we can jump to 220 centimeters. We can go the next, and we can here we have doors, so we can just open we can just go to the next level, 225, 50, and now you see we will go down and we draw something. We draw the laying system. There is also a macro explorer. We can use this macro explorer, and you can see there's in this are some symbols, and these symbols are already the height are already predefined. So let's rotate this socket. like this, and also we can again put it on the line system. Like this. And yeah, we can also connect, show you how to insert some cable and connect cables. Right now, the installation zone will be, actually we will draw this cable in C-link, goes in C-link, and then we will turn and go down and connect to our switch. Yes. Okay, so we just with connect, and we can choose which cable, or define new cable. We will define new cable. Okay. And now we can check everything with our 3D view. Yeah, let's check it. Here you can see we just inserted 2 sockets. You can see the name here. It's X14, X7. Yeah, here we have cables. We can check these cables. W6 was from X7. Then another cable, and then we have this other cable which goes to our main distributor. So you can see how we can create this, and here we have also the view. We can close some page or close the door view. We have multiple options. You can see we can check all components, and here there's many stories, floors. So actually we can create some building. If there is a 10 pages, every page is each floor. So if there is a 10 pages, we have 10 floor, actually the building with 10 stories. Here also you can see we created this cable, new cable. You can see the blue mark. So for now, let's go just to our reports. You can see the main page, cover sheet. We have multiple templates which you get within installation of WSCAD. And for example, if we have multi-level terminal, in this case, we can represent it graphically. It's much more easier to read. So we have graphical cable plan. So here are material lists. So you have also possibility to export in Excel or other format. Here are distributor. We can also generate this distributor. Yeah, let's say we will generate this report again, and you can see also some new information here. And for the end, yeah, we will export this PDF, this project into PDF. We go here, and you can see the output with symbol parameters. We choose, it was already chosen this option. This means when you go with the cursor through the element, you get more information. You will see right now. Okay, this is first page, cover sheet. We can go forward. Yeah, this, we already seen this. So here we have our installation plan. We can zoom it. Yeah, this is the this option. You have much more information when you go with the cursor. Then we can jump, as I told before, from one discipline to another. We have this reference from one page to another. Everything is connected. It's easy to read. Yeah, here we have these info links, and we can go forward. Also check a little bit our plan. Here's our cabinet, and this is imported DXF. I think it's DXF, and this is our. These are our symbols, and we have all information. Everything is connected. If we need, we also can insert this reference. So could be also here the reference. We can go back to our one post scheme. This, and you can see with a right click we can jump back to our installation. Yeah. Yeah, for now this is it, and maybe we can go back to you, Boško.
Thank you, Gasper, for your demonstration. Okay, so now we will start Q&A session, and be free to write your questions down in the Q&A box. I see that some questions have already arrived. And once again, I would like to ask you all, please fill out the survey that will appear once the webinar ends, because your feedback really matters to us. So Gasper, the first question is, does WSCAD have the capability to design cable installations that run through multiple stories?
Yes, WSCAD has that capability. We have function riser. You can just insert the riser on some page, and then in this point you can, let's say, draw the cable into, and then you go to the next page, next floor, and you can draw from this point to another, floor. And yeah, if you open the properties of this page on installation, you have some information there. You can change the height of the walls of the floor and width of the ceiling. So this width of the ceiling is also very important, that you get the proper measure of the cable length.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Gasper. I see one more question popped up. So can all DXF or DWG plans from other ECAD programs be imported into WSCAD? If so, can these imported plans be used in various disciplines within WSCAD, such as one-pole or three-pole schematics?
Yeah, actually, we just did that in the first part of our demonstration. It's possible. Yeah, actually you just import the DXF or DWG with all these symbols, and then you have also this possibility that WSCAD automatically recognize these symbols from some other ECAD, and then as you saw in our demonstration, you can actually make these symbols alive, insert some parts into these symbols, and then you can use it in whatever discipline you want.
Okay, Gasper, thank you. I see no more questions in Q&A box, so I will proceed. I would also like to inform you about our future events. So WSCAD will host cabinet engineering webinar in English, and we in X-Ray Serbia will have live cabinet engineering workshop in Belgrade. You will receive email with links for registration for both events, alongside with link for free demo version and recording of this webinar. And I would also like to mention, since the cabinet engineering workshop is live in Belgrade, number of places is limited. So hurry up if you're interested in that. And that would be it from our part. Here you can see our contact information, our email addresses. You can also contact either me or Gasper on LinkedIn. So once again, thank you everybody for your attention, for your time. I hope that this workshop was useful for you. And once again, please, once you end the webinar, if you have time, please fill in the survey. It really means a lot to us. So that would be it for today. Thank you everybody once again, and see you next time on some other workshop.